Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Info Corner podcast. In our school, we all would have heard this quote that is, failure is a stepping stone to success. Yes, of course, and we all agree with that, right? So today, let me talk about those major failures and the reasons behind it. These failures have great lessons for those who want to start their business. So are you ready to become wealthier from our today's episode? Then let's get started on the popular brands that failed in India and its reasons. Starting with the telecom industry, the first one that comes to my mind is Nokia. The first cell phone in my home was Nokia 1100 and I still remember that phone. Till 2007, Nokia was a leading mobile company. It was also the first company which has launched a camera phone, torchlight and business call applications. But why did Nokia fail? Because it failed to adapt early to the Android software shift in the market and concentrated on producing better hardware. They had lack of vision to predict the future demands and needs of consumers. It also failed to keep up the low-cost mobile Nokia 1100 sales. Microsoft acquisition of Nokia is one of the biggest blunder and wasn't fruitful for either side. Next one is Bsnl. My childhood memories are filled with Bsnl telephone. It was the most profitable PSU until 2008. Extreme financial troubles in Bsnl where they don't even have money to pay to its employees. Poor Indian government policies and delays in bringing the new infrastructure. Department of Telecommunication had asked BSNL not to go to banks for getting more loans. BSNL is struggling to offer 4G services to its customer where it is affecting subscriber base. This shows BSNL will greatly delay on 5G. Intensive competition by private companies like Airtel and Jio also affected BSNL. Now let's take a look at automobile industry. First one is Fiat. There are many reasons for its failure. Few are poor sales due to very limited and outdated models. Cars poor mileage for Indian standards. They did not understand the Indian market. Failed joint ventures. The inconsistent quality of their cars. The unsatisfactory service experience. They had very limited showrooms. Fiat did not have service stations in many parts of the country. Chevrolet is another automobile manufacturer company that failed with almost similar reasons as Fiat. Next one is Hindustan Motors. And it all reminds me about the ambassador cars. Those were the popular cars in India and sad it declined over the period. They had poor marketing strategy. The company never even tried to take any efforts to market the ambassador. They expected the product to sell on its own. They didn't have any updates on the designs nor technology. They still felt that the ambassador has no true rivals, no good engine options, high pricing. They never reduced the cost of ambassador even after many years of profit. They also did not create a new customer base. Next, Nano. It was small and not convenient enough for people. The automaker was under the misconception that the low price would be enough to motivate people to buy the Nano. Their emotionally disconnected advertisements. One of the significant problems with the Nano was its safety rating. It lacked airbags and proper adult protection. It also did not meet the basic UN safety requirements. It was also very lightweight, which made it very bad choice for the usual Indian roads. That also meant that it felt unsafe to drive because of the simple lack of bulk. The thought of cheapest car in Indians' mind avoided many people to buy it. Another major problem that contributed to the Tata Nano's failure was the long wait time for delivery. Nano failure is a key learning point on how not to market and position an automobile. Next is about Harley-Davidson. Though it is a favorite of many bike riders, it could not sustain in India. The company faced financial constraint for a certain period due to lack of demand and sales. The company's motorcycles also remained out of reach for many people in India. And then the tough competition from Royal Enfield also affected it. Let's move on to an interesting section that is failures in food industry. The first one is Dunkin Donuts. It failed because Indians do not prefer sweet and cool breakfast as Americans. Its other products introduced later like burgers also could not succeed because people could not associate a brand named after donuts serving burgers, especially where McD's and Burger King were already leading. Moreover, lack of advertisement was probably the biggest factor here. Second is Papa John's. It arrived too late into the Indian market and there was a huge competition at that time. And of course, we know who were the tough competitors. It was Domino's and Pizza Hut. Anyhow, they did not maintain a strong employer employee relationship. It lacked staff training and it relied more on technology than staffs. Their pizza menu was unwelcomed by most Indians for selling pork. Their non disclosure of better ingredients was also a failure reason. Let's move on to Kingfisher Airlines. The most favorite airlines in the past faced extreme debts and losses. Acquisition of Air Deccan marked the end of Kingfisher Airlines. In 2012, their operations were shut down as the DGCA suspended its flying license. The major reason that the brand was grounded because it wasn't just into one business and trying hands on more than one business. The founder was taking care of different businesses personally without appointing a proper CEO and couldn't succeed in doing so. Let's move on to a popular brand in e-commerce, that is Jabong. They did not try anything new. They had a lot of funding problems. Many people from the top management quit the company. They did not sell their company at the right time when it was at peaks. All these reasons led to the downfall of Jabong. Next is about a popular entertainment brand called Channel V. Their inconsistent and frequent changes in leadership, wrong approach to the competition where the channel went into a region of fiction serials even after knowing that the channel will have to compete with the general entertainment channels. Channel V probably didn't get its strategy right. Lack of focus, sharp positioning, along with the little thoughts in the branding took the channel down. Though all these brands were popular, well established, had brilliant people, they still failed at some point. So never discourage yourself when you fail at something because failure is an integral part of our life. Never give up and keep trying, trying, and trying until you succeed. And that's about today's episode, and I hope you all have learned from these failures. With that belief, I'm signing off and see you all in the next one. Till then, take care, keep smiling, and bye.